with partners in certain parts of the country to try to move forward on.
State Secretary.
If I may, my introductive speech was long enough, so I'll just try to be short at this point. What we know and what we've seen is, from the part of the Ukrainians, an incredible possibility to mobilize, an extraordinary resilience that we can learn from, all of us, including or mostly those that are at their border. So there is also, from this stems, trust in their ability to hang in there, if I may say so, and also the trust for us to keep helping them for as long as possible, and also for business to seize the opportunities and to tap the potential already from now. Like it was very well explained, there are already possibilities, and to make good plans for later, for the reconstruction. And of course there also Romania will be at the forefront of the efforts, and we are ready to support for as long as is needed. Thank you very much.
Ms. Cosentino.
Thank you. I guess I would just offer, in addition, that it's not just about deploying the capability. We also feel a responsibility to supporting the industry and to the workforce and the training. So some elements that we have already set up, some partnerships around training of operators for our new AP1000 units, which has been successfully launched. We're also looking at putting together an engineering center in Ukraine, not just for the projects there, but for the project regionally, because the jobs piece is going to be critically important to ensure that these projects are successful. And I guess I would just offer that Ukraine is standing on the front lines for all of us, and so it's really incumbent upon us to be there for them and helping them plan for the reconstruction and the revival of their industry.
Thank you. Well, Deputy Minister Andarak, we've heard a lot of opportunities, some very clear-eyed analysis of some of the challenges, and most importantly, an underscoring of the friendship and determination of everyone on this stage and all of our P-TECC partners in supporting you in your fight against Russian aggression and your drive to make sure that Vladimir Putin does not achieve through civilian destruction what he cannot achieve on the battlefield. And so I want to leave the last words with you and give you the floor to send a message both to our P-TECC partners, our private sector participants, and the people of Ukraine.
Thank you, Josh. I heard here not only perspectives, but a lot of words of solidarity and support. And I would like to tell a short story about a guy in the small city of Nikopol, just across the river Dnieper from the Zaporizhia PP. The guy every evening has to wear a heat reflective suit and to turn on a generator that pumps water into the city. And he knows he's target for attacks, and he knows he's target for snipers. And when asked why he was doing that, he says there's nobody else to do it. So I take those words of solidarity and as a recognition of those efforts that my colleagues are doing in the field so close to the front line. We already spoke that no system in the world was designed to work in those conditions that ours does. However, it's probably even more difficult to build trust in the country at war in the situation we are in. And those examples, Westinghouse, Vestas, those are examples of successful cases, how we can build support despite the bombs and shellings that take place basically daily. I would like to thank for the support of European integration. It's also a confidence-building exercise. Since the synchronization of NCE, we launched trade in electricity between Ukraine and the European Union. When Ukraine was presidency in the Euro Energy Community, we adopted legislation on underground gas storages, and next year we certified our gas storages in line with the EU standards. And last year we had unprecedented levels of gas storage in Ukraine, despite the war, despite the shellings. Margaret spoke a little bit about energy independent, Ukraine independent and nuclear fuel. In fact, this effort led to European independence in nuclear fuel because 33 reactors of Russian design in the entire Europe, not only those in Ukraine, but also in the entire Europe, can now work on fuel jointly produced by Ukraine and Westinghouse, developed during the war times. So there are plenty of opportunities, there are plenty of good cases how we can build trust, how we can continue developing a new project. And I'm very grateful for the possibility to participate in this forum, as P-TECC is the really right forum. Thanks to this forum, those projects are being developed and implemented. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Minister. I just want to echo the sentiments of everyone on this panel and my deep appreciation for the partnership of all of our P-TECC members and those that support us in these efforts. This is our 5th P-TECC, and this is the last panel on our business forum day. So I would, again, like to thank everybody for participating and invite the audience to give our panelists a warm round of applause.